In this video, I'll be talking about Shakespeare's sonnet number 116, and I've translated roughly the poem into my own words, just the meaning, and it sounds like this. I will be fast about it because I don't have a lot of time. True love doesn't need a vow. True love persists through changes and people's remarks. True love is like the northern star, as it is as mysterious and immovable as the northern star. True love does not answer to time's hours and weeks. Although the physical form bends to time, the inner spirit form persists even to the edge of doom. If this description is not true, then this poem is untrue, and no one ever loved. This is again a roughly, maybe not a translation, but rather a translation of the meaning. For example, here, this part, true love persists through changes in people's remarks, is what this means, but not in words, but in meanings. The audience of the poem is not a direct audience, because it is addressed to every human being, because every human being have experienced love, so everyone knows how this feeling and searches for this true love. So it's not addressed to a certain person as we've seen in other sonnets, but rather to everyone in the world who reads English or a translation, of course. The speaker is Shakespeare, and throughout the quatrains we really don't get to see much of the speaker, but in the last two lines, the couplet, he appears by saying, hey, this is my poem, this is my description of love. If this is untrue, and you say and prove to me that this is untrue, this poem that I've written is not true. But then no one has ever loved either. So here the poem knows that it is a poem, and therefore it is a form of meta. So there's this form of meta by the poem. The vault of the poem, I've said that it is in the couplet. If this be error, and upon me proved, I never writ, nor no man ever loved. And that is because of the sudden change of tone. He goes from a description to rather addressing someone. So it goes to indirect to direct. And ignore this. This is something that I haven't deleted. And the first word, if, is also very common for Volta, but and yet also words. So the message of the poem is actually rather clear. It actually says here, love alters not with brief hours and weeks, but bears it out even to the edge of doom. So true love, it's very important that true love, and not just love, is internal. So that's the message of the poem. So the imagery and the semantics, I've said that it's classical Shakespearean and Elizabethan. Nature is used that looks on tempests and is never shaken. So, and words are tempest and rosy. He describes lips and cheeks as being rosy, and astronomical features are also used. It is the star, and time is really important in this sonnet. As you said, love's not time's full, though rosy lips and cheeks. Because the whole thing about love is that it connects to time. If it says here, but the two of them combined is really the main theme. Love without the endurance of time is not true love, and time without love is just time. So it's these two themes combined that are the main themes. So tone and mood, I've already touched this a bit, but it is a form of description of love in the quatrains. But in the couplet, I said that the tone turns somewhat daredevilish as he puts his whole career on the table. He says, okay, I'm a writer, I write stuff. If this is not true, then my poem is not true. And to make art true is the greatest ability and achievement artists are aiming for. And that was it.